Okay, so the first thing for this is I have to find 10 players, and once we find 10 players, we're gonna rank them. But let's just start putting down names. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Let's start putting down names who could be in contention for top 10. So, Brent, Tord. And my criteria overall is going to be... my criteria overall is going to be a combination of how well they did in the season, plus how good I think they are as a player. And even if maybe they didn't have as good of a season, if they still like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like if I still like think like they're like still trying and are doing well. Put Lucas up there. Lucas up there. Did I put Ian up there? Yeah, what? 3 top 8s, no wins. I am gonna weight wins pretty highly though. Like you could be in the top 10 without having a win. But what did Ian have? 3 top 8s. I don't know if Ian makes it. I don't think Ian makes the top 10. What did Cal do this season? Cal had 2 top 8s. No, I don't think Cal and Ian are gonna make my top 10. Well, I'm gonna skip Cal and Ian for now. Azevedo definitely makes it. Did he spell his last name? William makes it. Let's see what Shen did this season. 1, 2, 3 top 8s, 1 finals. I mean, it's the same thing. If I'm putting him in the top 8, I think I'd have to put Ian because I think they've had like pretty similar seasons overall, to be honest. Yeah, Grant, Shen, and Ian have had pretty similar seasons. Ian did really good at the ICs though. 14, or pretty solid. No top 8s, like 19th, 14th, and then 85th.
I think I put Ian.
I'm gonna put Ian's name down because Ian definitely had a better season than Grant, Shen, or Cal. So I'm gonna put Ian here. I don't think he's gonna make the final top 10. We'll see. Sorry, Hedrick for sure. Hedrick. Moffitt, I don't think is making the list. Nah. Well, was it 2 top 8s? Nah, Moffitt's not gonna make the list. Caleb's not making the list. John is probably gonna make the list. He's gonna make like the preliminary round. I'm gonna put them all on the list and then I'm gonna pick 10 out of there. I don't think Grant's making the list. Let's see. 2 top 8s. Yeah, Grant's not making the list. Fabrizio's making the list. All right, let's try this. Let's see if I can remember this. I think I got it right. Inga Silva, yeah. Radner's making the list. Another thing will be like how many tournaments, and I won't be able to like accurately predict that for everybody. Like how many tournaments did the players go to as well? But like Bradner is the one player that stands out to me for that as well. Like his season, like he didn't go to as many tournaments as a lot of the other like constantly competing players. But he had really good results for the tournaments he did go to. So I would rate like Bradner's overall performance a little bit higher because he went to like less tournaments overall. Smart, how many top 8s did Smart have this season? 1, 2. I don't think Smart's making the top or making the list, the initial list. Rahul, how did Rahul's season go? I don't even have 10 yet. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. There's got to be more to come there for sure though. 2. I don't think Rahul's making it. Vinny. It's like, see, a video be another good example of Vinny definitely did not go to as many tournaments as a lot of the other players here that we're going through here on the list, but 2 top 8s and a win. I think I'm gonna put Vinny on the preliminary list here. How do you spell it? Oh. Nicious. Yeah, like Vinny will make my list. Similar reasons to Bradner. Petrucci probably makes my list, right? First. Oh, was it 2 firsts this year? No. That was last 12 months. 1 first. Top 8. 11th. But once again, didn't go to as many tournaments overall. Wait, what is that link? I can't click it. When I click it, it doesn't send me anywhere. Oh no, that's right. It does that. Bertuzzi. Alright, did I miss any other names on here? Oh, I did. Wait, how did I skip so many people, bro? I just like went to the bottom. Alright, Yuho. Yuho definitely makes the list. Rowan. Let's take a look at Rowan's tournaments. 3 top 8s. I don't think Rowan's making my list. Yeah, Rowan's not going to make my list. Alessandro. Let's see. 1 top 8. UIC. No, Alessandro's not making the preliminary round. Aiden. What's Aiden's season like? 2 top 8s. No. Sawyer had a couple top 8s. I don't remember how many top 8s though. 1. Oh, was it just 1? Alright, notice Sawyer. Already checked Smarts. Put Pedro on there, right? Pedro, Yuho. Alright, let's go to the second page here. I don't know how many pages I need to go down. Kato probably makes it, right? Kato makes it for sure. Because Kato's performance is actually kind of ridiculous. Kato might have like the best. Kato might actually have the best like events attended to performance this season. Kato might actually have the most efficient tournament season. Which I definitely but didn't get any wins. So I don't think Kato would end up in number 1, but Kato's probably like in the top. Yeah, Kato's gonna be up there for sure. Top 3. How was James didn't have that good of a season this season, right? Let's see. No, not gonna make the preliminaries. Gonna have Owen Cameraman up there for sure. With the 2 wins. There's only 2 people. How many people won 2 tournaments this season? Was it just me and Owen who won 2 majors? Was Kieran's? Kieran had the top 4 at the IC, but that was the only top 8. All right, Kieran's not going to make the cut. Mani lost to the finals in Stockholm to me. Top 8. I don't even know how many tournaments Hermione went to as well, but that's not bad. How do I search for players on this? Let me see. Can I just like find them? Win, lost. How do you see how many tournaments they went to? Oh, okay. Let's see. Tournaments played 13. Oh, maybe more than I thought. In the search bar. Oh wait, but that's last season and this season, right? How do you just see this season? I assume that's last season and this season. Internationals. Oh. Search bar and change the filter to players. Dude, I just don't see the search bar. Y'all are trolling me. Alright. I think Hermione will get the mention. We'll make it to this list for sure. All right. So where were we? Hermione. Raymond Long. Check Raymond's stats. Because Raymond had a couple top 8s, right? No, just the first. No other top 8 after that? All right. On the homepage, there's a search bar. Change from stats to tournaments tab. Dude, I see the search bar, and I see you can like, you can search a player's name, but nothing comes up. Scroll up as well, and you'll see the bar. I scroll. Oh wait, you're talking about here? Are you talking about here, or on the other page? Are you talking about on the PT ladder webpage, or on this page here? Oh. Wait. I was just gonna tell me any more. I've already went to the page. Today's tournament finishes. Open complete tournament history. Are y'all trolling me? I was already here. It doesn't show if they like went to a tournament and didn't make day 2 though. I think I know what's happening here. I don't think you guys know what's happening here. I think I'm right on this one. Which, you know, is not really a surprise. Azul Shad is undefeated. Reagan? Oh, I didn't actually check Reagan's stats for this season. Where was Reagan at? Maybe I skipped more people than I thought. 2 top 8s. Yeah. Reagan definitely would have made the list last year, obviously. Okay, I don't think I missed anyone else on the first page, right? Hermione went to 8 majors this year? Yeah, I think Hermione makes the list for sure. Because efficiency definitely is something that matters for sure. Stefan did not have a great season, right? Ended with the finals, obviously, but besides that... JW had a pretty good start, right? A couple top 8s, so first in the top 8. At Knoxville, I don't think JW makes the cut. Raiden, Kywin might make the cut though. Hey, let me see, because Kywin didn't go to that much stuff. That's pretty good for like once again another super efficient season. Gustavo Diego, no, neither of them make the list this season. This is just for this season as well, by the way. This is literally just for this season. Yeah, I think I put Kywin on here. Nucci? No, Nucci doesn't make the list. Marco might be something here. Let me see. Because he 1-1, 11th, 12th. Didn't go to a ton probably as well. I don't think Marco's getting to the preliminary round though. Connie, Brennan had a couple top 8s this season, right? 1, 2. I don't think Brennan's making the cut. All right, I think that might be it. And then we have to work the list from there. Someone said Jesse Parker. Well, Jesse had, what, 2 top 8s at the beginning, but yeah. Brennan, McConney. Check McConney's. All right, we'll go to page 3. Let me see if there's anyone else worth checking. I mean, I definitely should check Szymanski. Natalie. That's a pretty efficient season as well, to be honest. 7th, 11th, 3rd. 33rd. I don't think Natalie's gonna quite make the list though. Dalton had a pretty good season, to be honest. Like a very efficient season. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Dalton on the list. 6th, 2nd, 46. I don't even know how many tournaments Dalton went to, but it probably wasn't that many. That's like that's once again like maybe like the 2nd most efficient season, maybe behind Kato. Okay, I don't think there's anyone else under here who I would be wanting to check, to be honest. I think that's probably it. I'll go over... Well, let me check pages. No. Wait, did that show everything? Wait, am I trolling? Gotta be trolling, right? Oh, that was last season? I swear... Dude, no, never mind. That makes sense. Don't no one talk to me. All right. So I've got our list now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I got 17 players, and I need to cut it down to a top 10. Dalton only went to 5 events and whipped 1 day 2. Yeah, that's like crazy efficient. That's like insanely efficient. Dalton had an insanely efficient season. Okay, so now what players am I taking out of this top 17? Can't take Brent, can't take out Tord. Could maybe cut Lucas. Relook at Lucas's season. Lucas had the first and one more top 8, a first and a top 8. Besides, oh no, a third in there as well. Lucas had a pretty good season. I don't think I'm cutting Lucas. Not cutting Azevedo. I think Ian does get bumped out of the top 10. We're gonna have like a honorable mentions down here in like random order. Hedrick makes the top 10. John, who had a better season, John or Lucas overall? Because John had what? The win, one more top 8. Brizio had a, I didn't check for Brizio's season. I just put him on the list. I don't really remember his Fabrizio first 8 seconds, pretty good. Also Fabrizio, once again, I mean, it's kind of like, it's usually just like the Latin American players just don't go to as many events compared to like the American players or European players. So once again, another pretty efficient season. I just put Pedro on here, but I didn't check his season overall. Oh no, I did check it. It was a first and 8th. I think Pedro doesn't quite make the top. I think Pedro gets bumped out of the top 10. Yuho stays, Kato stays, Owen stays. I want to keep Hermione there, Kaiwin, Dalton. So I still need to move 7 people out of the top 10, right? And then that's the honorable mentions category. So Vinny probably gets, well, who has wins and who doesn't have wins? Brent has a win, Tord has a win, Lucas has a win, William has a win, Hedrick has a win, John has a win, Fabrizio has a win. Bradner doesn't have a win. Look at Bradner's season again, because Bradner had an efficient season, but honestly, in comparison, wait, is he up here? Where's Bradner at? There we go. In comparison to some of the other seasons we looked at where they're super efficient, it wasn't as efficient. Yeah, so I think Bradner gets bumped out. Vinny had what, 1 top 8 and a win. Owen Cameraman, 2 wins. Did Owen also have a top 8? I think Owen maybe had a top 8 as well. Check out Owen's stats again, or check out Owen's season. 2 firsts and had a top 8. 2 firsts and a top 8. The third. Pretty efficient season overall as well. I know Owen did bomb some events though, like didn't make day 2. Pretty good. All right, so Hermione maybe gets bumped out. I think Dalton and Kaiwin had more efficient seasons than Hermione. Kato had a more efficient season. Yuho had wins. Vinny had wins. Fabrizio had wins. John won. Yeah, so I think Hermione gets bumped out. The honorable mentions. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 left. I got to move 3 more down. And it's gonna be a little bit of my, it's not just on results. I'm gonna put my opinion in there as well on how good I think the players are, like how strong they were throughout the season. As much information as I have on them. Obviously players like Dalton and Fabrizio are players like I've interacted with a lot less and know a lot less about, but I'm still gonna do my best. At the end of the day, it is my list, so my opinion is the only one that really matters. Who was I checking here? Fabrizio first. So let's move Vinny. I think Vinny goes down. And even if they didn't get a win, the efficiency of some of these players is actually kind of crazy this season. Like the ones I mentioned was like Kato and Dalton had like insanely efficient seasons. Ryder went 7 of 8 on day 2s. I don't rate making day 2 very highly, I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't rate day 2 very highly, to be honest. Like if you go to 8 events and you top 8 4 of them and don't day 2 the other 4, it just like doesn't really matter at all. Maybe Kaiwin bumped down. I don't know. Kaiwin's season was like super efficient. Like, where's Kaiwin at? Yeah, I don't rate like making day 2 very highly, to be honest. Yeah, Kaiwin's season was crazy efficient. Like, I mean, he maybe did he even go to another event, or he just go to 4 majors? 4th, 1st, 13th, and 10th? Like, that's pretty crazy. I mean, okay, 2 of them are Australian Mickeys, but still, I mean, 3 of them are, but still, like, that's still pretty efficient. Like, and obviously, I'm just kidding. It's like, I'm not meaning it. Someone over there is gonna get offended in Australia. Chill out, calm down. It's not that serious. Kato, Ryu, Fabrizio, John. I think John probably gets bumped here as well. If we're bumping Vinny, he had like a similar season to Vinny. I feel like overall pretty close. I just went to 4 majors. Oh, what's up, Kevin? These majors are 3 or 4 Australia. This is true. Those are Kywan's only events, just the 4. Yeah, like that's pretty insane. That's pretty good. And then Lucas might be the last one to get bumped. So let's see. Let me count one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I gotta bump one more player down, and then we start to rank the top 10. Gotta bump one more player down, and then we start to rank the top 10. All right, so let's just go through who it's not. I'm not bumping Tord. I'm not bumping Brent. It could be Lucas. Create a little space down here. It could be Lucas. I'm not bumping Azevedo. I'm not bumping Hedrick. Let me check Fabrizio again. Let's see. He had a really good season, right? Yeah, he had a really good season. 1, 2, 3. It was definitely better than Lucas's season. So one of those two. Not bumping Yuho, not bumping Kato, not bumping Owen, not bumping. So it is Fabrizio or Lucas here who's going to get bumped down to the honorable mentions. So let me take a look at both their seasons one more time. 16th and 9th, 1st, 30th, 29th, 8th, 46th, and 2nd. And then go over to Lucas. 7th, 13th, 23rd, 8th, 9th, 1st. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. I mean, obviously Lucas went to more events, but I'm not going to only rate it on that. Just because he went to more events and some went to less events. I am valuing like the idea of an efficient season pretty highly, but I think I'll give it to Lucas because of the variety of decks versus Fabrizio only playing 2 decks the whole season. So I'm gonna give it to Lucas over Fabrizio. I'm gonna put Fabrizio in the honorable mentions. But I think that means Lucas is 10th then, for sure, right? If that was true, then Lucas has to be 10th. If Lucas was the one to go out. Okay. So after looking at this, the players I was impressed by the most on their season was like Dalton, Kywin, Kato. When I looked at those players' seasons, that was like super impressive. Now none of them except Kywin have a win. So I think I would maybe put Kywin I don't know, Kato's season, honestly, I'm really impressed. Like looking at Kato's final results, it's like super impressive. Like 9th at Frankfurt, top 8 Sao Paulo, top 8 Liverpool, 10th at Melbourne, and then top 8 NAIC. And I don't know if he went to another major. Lucas only went to 3 more events than Fabrizio. Okay, so it wasn't like too big of a difference then, yeah. Like Kato's season was insanely efficient. It's actually kind of crazy. It's actually kind of crazy when you look at it. Especially, you know, top 8ing 2 ICs. Oh no, this is the previous IC. That's the one IC before. Okay, I mean that's still impressive. That's actually one tournament that was from the last season. So it's just these 4. I don't know if Kato went to anything else besides these 4. So theoretically went to 4 majors. I don't know if someone in chat can confirm how many majors Kato went to. If someone's looking on that other side, because it wasn't working for me. But like that's pretty good. So yeah, Kato's definitely on the top half, I think. 7 majors. Okay, he won 3 more than this. Okay. And obviously, Kato probably participated in some of the tournaments in Japan, but didn't place in those. But I don't rate the Japan results very highly at all. And also, like, the other players can't go to those anyway, so we can't really rate those overall. Might have gone to Brisbane. Not sure. Okay. So, let me see. Another thing I have to value is, like, how highly do I value Owen winning 2 majors? Because Owen's the only one in the... Oh, no, Hedrick won 2 majors. And I see... Does that just make Hedrick's number 1? Does that make Hedrick number 1 overall? Because Hedrick also won 2 majors. Owen won 2 majors. Hedrick won 2 majors. Where's Hedrick on here? So I can see what else he did this season. I didn't even look at his. 4th, 12th, 15th, 1st, 2nd, 4th, 1st. I mean, it's pretty good. Also, Hedrick did not go to like everything in North America as well. Did Tor win 2 this season? I believe Tor just won the IC, but Tor has like a couple top 8s to go with it as well. So it was like an IC and a couple top 8s. I didn't even look at Tor's yet. 1, 2, 3, 4 top 8s and a first and an IC. Sheesh. Yeah, Tor's season was also kind of insane. Like the 60, like also like the, you know, the higher plate, the 16th, top 32. Gosh. It depends. How much do I value winning 2? I think I rate Tor's season higher than Hedrick's though. They both got an IC dub. I think I rate Tor's season higher than Hedrick's. Yeah, I think I do. So I think Tord goes over Hedrick. So we know that for sure. Well, it'll start to be. Let's figure out how do I place Azevedo to Tord and Hedrick. That's the next question. Azevedo won a regional, top 4 in IC, a lot of top 16s. I definitely put him under those two for sure. And I think I put him under Yuho as well. I think I'd put Kato above William as well. So it's coming together a little bit here. Let's take a look at Brent's season. See what we want to do with Brent Tonneson here. What about Hedrick is clowning? Nah, you're trolling. So Brent went to a lot, but did do pretty well. Top 8, second into first, third at Perth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 8s total throughout the season. 9th at NAIC. The other IC performance weren't anything super special. That's pretty good. Definitely worse than Tord's season though. But honestly, I don't know if it's worse than. No, I think you do put it under Hedrick's as well. But do you put it under Yuho's? Because Yuho had a really good. Yuho had a pretty efficient season as well, if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't think Yuho went to that much. Let's see. First, 9th. Dude, Yuho's season was better than I thought. Didn't have a super strong finishing at NAIC. But I think I put it. That's a close one. It's a close one. Did I put it above? I think I put it under Yuho. Brent under Yuho. So it's like Tord, Hedrick, Yuho, Brent, and then Kato. Do I put Kato above or? See, that's where it gets a little bit interesting because it's like they did go to so many less events, but I think Azevedo is making his way to the bottom of the list in this situation, to be honest. It's like, yeah, Dalton. It's like, so I think Kaiwin is the bottom of Dalton and Kato, is under Dalton and Kato. So now I have the question of where do I want to put Owen? How do I value Owen versus Kato, Kaiwin, and Dalton? Because Dalton, Kaiwin, and Kato all had super efficient seasons. They didn't go to a ton of events. Kaiwin's the only one with a win. So I think for that reason, I have to put Kaiwin. I think I want to put Kaiwin above Kato and Dalton because he did win. Owen has 2 wins, but the rest of Owen's season wasn't really that strong, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look at this again. First. No, did I have the third, first? Still pretty good. All right, I think I do put Owen above them then. So I'm gonna go Owen here, but below Brent, Yuho, Hedrick, Tord. Ooh, wait, did it just all come together here? Let me see. Oops, how did I do that? I don't want to do that. All right. Hedrick had 2 wins, but Tord had a lot of top 8s. So the question is, do I give Tord the advantage over Hedrick? Because Hedrick had the 2 wins, but Tord had way more top 8s. And like Hedrick did go to less tournaments than Tord overall, but it doesn't really matter. Go to the tournaments. If you go to the tournaments, you go to the tournaments. We take a look at Hedrick's one more time. 8 first. Yeah, I think I give it to Tord over Hedrick. Even despite the 2 wins. So Tord, Hedrick, Yuho. I like that. Then Brent. And then Owen with the 2 wins. The 3 most efficient players on the season, I think, are Kaiwin. Actually, I think I give it to Dalton over Kato, though. Let me take a look at Dalton's season one more time. Because actually, to be honest, in terms of efficiency, I think Dalton's. Let's look it up here. I think Dalton maybe had the most efficient season. I think it's possible Dalton had the most efficient season. 6 seconds. What is? Someone said he went to 5 majors. So Dalton went to 5 majors and went 6th, 2nd, 46th, 2nd, and then did miss day 2 at the last major. Yeah, I think Dalton wins out on the efficiency. But I guess Kaiwin does have the win. I'm gonna give Dalton the advantage over Kaiwin though. And I'll give. Let me go Kaiwin 7th. Yeah. Tord, Hedrick, Yuho, Brent, Owen, Dalton, Kaiwin, Kato, William Azevedo, Lucas. Yeah, and even if I'm trying to think, is there any like player who went to like one tournament this year and like won the tournament? I wouldn't give them a huge, even though they were like, that is like crazy efficiency. I want to give them like a huge advantage there. Item doesn't have many majors. Yeah, I mean that's why it's so impressive. I mean that's why it's just impressive from Dalton. Not that many tournaments, but like insane efficiency. Flatos was crazy efficient. Yeah, exactly. But I'm not gonna put Flato. I love Flatos, but I'm not gonna put him in the top 10 if he just went 1 for 1. If he went 1 for 1 and dipped into Worlds. You have to be like a somewhat of a consistent competitor, you know what I'm saying? At least within your region, you got to be going to like most, like 75% of the majors in your region. At least 75%. Yeah, I'm comfortable with this. I like this. My top 10 players of 2024.